Hello and welcome to Renato to Glory. This is my FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory where I'll be attempting to progress throughout the year whilst keeping Renato Sanchez in my starting 11. In recent FIFAs I have loosely followed this idea, but this time I'm documenting it so that I have to stick to it. For those that don't know, Renato Sanchez is a Portuguese centre midfielder who currently plays for Lille. He is every FIFA player's dream with incredible stats and an incredible head of hair. Expect regular uploads, especially around important promotions like Scream and Team of the Year. Please make sure to leave a like on the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on. Please leave a comment with any feedback or thoughts you may have. Enjoy the video. So guys, welcome to episode 7 of the Renato to Glory Road to Glory. Bit of a shorter video today. There's not going to be too much to talk about. Just a couple SBCs, a couple of rewards. These are the rewards from requalifying for the next weekend. I did that, I believe, on the Saturday or the Sunday because I realised that I had the time or whatever. So anyway, bronze pack method still OP as fuck. SBCs still OP as fuck. And also a little bit more talk on playstyle and team and stuff. So we'll sort of get into that a little bit more as we go on. Anyway, SBC packs have been horrible to me. My pack luck this year hasn't been that great. I've only packed some like sort of average stuff, nothing too major value, nothing too high rated, only stuff that's sort of like the little cheap realistic bang outs, 20-30k players, and building up the club from there. A lot of the money has come from sort of rewards so far, and in general some of my packs that I opened beforehand before I did the Renato to Glory, because I did build up a little decent team beforehand. So anyway, so a little bit more on the playstyle thing. Always considered being more of a wide player, wingers, and slower sort of playstyle in general. Do feel like it's changed over the last few years. I do feel as though instead like FIFA 17 to FIFA 20 I was much more of that sort of dog shit player that didn't really know what they was doing, just sort of kick the ball about and went and scored when they sort of like could find the opportunity to, and it was never about making the opportunity to. Before that I was a really big skiller. I loved using like the silver teams with the Brazilians that just had 5-star skills and they were all OP, and old school games you could really get away with it doing stuff like that, and it was a lot more fun. But this time around and in recent years it's less about that, and it's more about using sort of the meta moves and meta dribbling to get around the pitch. So that's kind of what we all have to adapt to as we go. But I definitely am transitioning into that more now. I think a lot of the meta sort of play style is becoming sort of my play style. Completing some SBCs here and completing some objectives to get some little packs. Like I said, my pack luck hasn't been great, but we are also waiting on the red player picks to come from the FUT Champs weekend for those of us that completed it and didn't get the rewards straight away. Still waiting on our red picks for that, and that could change a little bit how I sort of like make my next team or how I adapt the team in the future, because there is changes due. Not happy with Frank Lampard. Sort of a quick review on him is that he just doesn't play well at all really in the game. He's a nice little card to use, but he's definitely not sort of strong meta type player, and I will be looking to pick up probably a better CDM in general. I know he's not a CDM overall, but a better CDM than him, and maybe adapting the team a little bit to suit switching up the defense a little bit potentially, because I've got Mbabu in now, but I want to get everyone full chem and work that in. So we'll see what sort of happens with that. Pack Kalon Navas here, but it doesn't really change anything. I've got Donnarumma, and I think Donnarumma's meant to be a little bit better. I haven't been that impressed with him though so far, to be completely honest with you. So, but I'm going to keep him. He's a high-rated goalkeeper, is the one I want to use for now, and don't really change too much about him. This video is a lot shorter. There's not been too much content. It has been demotivating not having the red player picks, because it does change how I feel about the game and what I want to do. And it'd be nice if we got someone like Son, because there might be a team to build around him. It'd be nice if we got someone like David potentially, or Talisca to try out, because that's the idea of this RTG at the end of the day, is to try out new players, new cards that I wouldn't normally typically use. And it feels like I'm a little bit stuck into using the team that I have now and some variations of that. So we will be looking to change that a little bit and maybe try some new things out, and whether that's more icons, less icons, hero cards, or changing leagues, I don't know. But in some way obviously Renato's going to stick around, and this is kind of like what I sort of mean. This pack here is, I packed Joe Gomez, who's like probably 20k, but I still haven't packed anything majorly decent this year. I've not packed an Mbappe, a Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, an icon. I haven't packed anything like that yet. So we're struggling along a little bit, but a lot of the game and improving at the game and going for the glory, as the title and the name would suggest, is a lot about improving as a player in general, and I'm looking to do that now. A lot more direct passing, a lot more playing how I think I should play. I think I need to play in narrow formations. I need to use proper CDMs. I need to use the proper fast attacking cams and strikers and use them in a much more effective and meta sort of competitive way, because at the end of the day that's why I'm playing the game for. You're going for glory, you're going for the best possible opportunities, best chances. You want to be playing in the most competitive environment possible, and I don't think I've found that yet, and I haven't found a play style for that yet. But I'm slowly learning. Every game I'm getting a little bit better now. I'm starting to actually focus on cutting passing lanes and using different tactics and trying stuff out. Some things out of our control, obviously, with the game. The servers and the game in general has some pretty poor coding, and in general there's not much you can do about that. But I am trying to work on my own stuff, and for the team's going to slowly improve as time goes on, and I pick up better players that do better jobs, and I know what I need from certain positions and players now. I know that I need all of the attackers to be really quick. I can't have anyone who's sat on 80 pace with the hunter on. This doesn't work like that. You need people that are quick to get forward. You need the CDMs. Obviously, I'm stuck with Renato on the left or the right or whatever, but the opposite side needs to have a CDM that's an actual CDM that's going to work hard and isn't going to be flying forward. So they need high defending work rate, and so I am getting an idea now. Bronze pack method is here, making me a little bit of coins. The French managers from these, even the bronze ones, still sell for 5,000 coins. People are obsessed with French managers at the minute. So I definitely recommend trying out some of the bronze pack method this year. You definitely make a little bit of money. What else really though? There's not much more else to say. Looking to improve the team. I'm looking to improve my own play style. It's a shorter video. There's not much to say or do. I'm hoping we get the red play pick soon, and I'll have a better idea of where I want to go with things. If not, it might be that I slowly transition the RTGs into being a little bit more of a 3 or 4 times a week, like I said before, and in between then just sort of uploading a little bit more of a different style of content, something that's more enjoyable to post regularly, because uploading an RTG with just a couple random things every day isn't entertaining for me to produce, and isn't entertaining for people to watch necessarily. People want to see the rewards, people want to see big changes, big gameplay, stuff like that. And if I can't produce that, then I think I ought to change it into being less daily and more focused on quality over quantity. And that would also allow me then to focus on producing other types of content that would, hit more of a wider audience, potentially doing more focused FIFA things like custom tactics videos or player reviews or different, finishing things or whatever, stuff like that. Or it could be other games, or it could be stuff to do with, COD or DayZ, or uploading more shorts. I really like the YouTube shorts, just trying different stuff out like that, and just seeing where that takes me. This game, you just flick through the stats there, by the way, playing on Division Rivals. I don't know how I have not scored against this guy. I had like 4 average expected goals and 14 shots, and I honestly could not finish. And I think I was shooting like 2 straight on, 2 narrow, but I will improve at that, and I'll obviously get better, and sometimes the game just hates you, and that's how it is. But this is a good example of how I'm trying to play now, a little bit more sort of focused on improving overall as a player, and playing more narrow, quick passes and some skills with some dribbling and clever finishes and stuff like that. And that's sort of the plan to improve at the game. So hopefully you have enjoyed this little short RTG sort of catch-up episode. If the next one's, a little bit more distance, maybe not every day, then just know that the videos will be filled with more quality content, and it'll be a lot more enjoyable for people to watch. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. A little bit demotivating waiting for the red player picks and stuff like that, but we'll move on, and we'll see you next episode.